Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys.
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you know where the hell we are and what we're doing today?
Well, we just finished Isaiah chapter 41.
Sure as fuck did.
And in that chapter, it was really fucking confusing because there was so many goddamn pronouns, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened there.
And then we smashed some idols.
We did, yes.
So there was that. And I'm assuming we'll clarify some of that when we get to our Q&A on Saturday.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that chapter right now.
Right. So that was the confusing ass chapter of 41.
I'm excited for this next chapter, though.
Right, which is?
Isaiah chapter 42.
Awesome. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okie dokie. Okay, so we are hopping into Isaiah chapter 42.
Okay.
However, comma.
Okay.
Pause for effect.
I'm pausing for effect.
Okay, so you know how when we did the Psalms, and sometimes I read you a thing about it before we read the Psalm?
I do. I remember that.
Okay, do you know how sometimes I surprise you with, oh, we're doing a thing that's different from what you thought we were doing?
Yeah?
In mid-recording.
Okay.
That's happening right now.
What's happening?
So, okay, this chapter that we're about to start, chapter 42, it contains a poem.
Oh, okay.
And the poem is known as the first of the servant songs, which are about the servant.
I see.
Okay?
The servant. Just
the servant.
servant.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
They're also called the servant poems.
Okay.
Or the songs of the suffering servant.
I see.
Okay?
Okay.
And
not the suffering succotash.
No.
Okay.
No. They're 4 in a row. Okay?
Yeah.
So 42, 43, 44, and 45.
Uh-huh.
Okay? And they are written about a certain servant of Yahweh who calls the servant to lead the nations, but the servant is horribly abused by them, the nations.
Okay.
And in the end, of course, he is rewarded.
Okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't be a good Bible story if the hero wasn't rewarded somehow.
Right.
I guess.
So what I'm doing right now, I don't know if you're aware, is telling you a little bit about these poems
Yeah.
before we start them.
Okay.
Okay? That's what I'm doing right now.
Sure. Which chapters did you say they encompassed?
42, 43, 44, and 45.
Got it. So we've
Okay.
got poems for days.
Poems for days. It's
Yeah.
poems all the way down.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So some scholars think that there's a fifth one, but not a lot of them do. Some scholars regard Isaiah chapter 61, so like way the fuck over there.
Yeah.
You know, because we're in the 40s.
Right.
They regard 61 verses 1 through 3 as a fifth servant song.
Okay.
Although the word servant is not actually mentioned in that passage.
Okay.
And this fifth song, quote unquote song,
Yeah.
is largely disregarded by modern scholars. Because
Okay.
without it, of course, all four fall within, where we're at, which is the Deutero Isaiah.
Okay.
The second Isaiah.
Yeah.
I
got it.
That's referred to as the Deutero
Got it.
Isaiah.
I didn't remember that, but okay.
It's the middle part of the book.
Okay.
The Deutero part is the middle part of the book that we're in now.
Which is in the second book.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the middle. Okay.
It's the middle part of the whole Isaiah. Okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
So that's where we're at.
Okay.
And so some believe that the Deutero Isaiah bits are the work of an anonymous 6th century BC author writing during the Babylonian exile.
Oh, so this is like just stuck back in after the fact.
A lot of it is.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Yeah.
So who's the servant, right?
Yeah. Who is the servant?
What's this? Why?
Yeah.
Who?
Sure.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So Jewish tradition holds that Isaiah identifies the servant as either the Israelites themselves or Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Who's Cyrus?
Yeah, who's Cyrus?
Okay, we'll talk about him in a minute. Because,
Okay.
I was like, wait, that sounds familiar, but I don't know who the fuck he is.
Right.
Because I don't brain very well. Okay. So this is in contrast to Christian tradition. Because they're like, nah.
Okay.
Okay. We don't think that's what Isaiah's saying at all.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
They think Isaiah's saying something else.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the self-glorification hymn from the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Okay.
So we're talking about the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Right.
And there's a piece of that called the self-glorification hymn.
Okay.
Okay. That from the first person narrative is a messianic human who has been exalted into heaven with a status above the angels.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the Dead Sea Scrolls are like suggesting that that's who this servant is.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
According to some Jewish scholars.
Sure.
Okay. They're
Sure.
like that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rabbinic Judaism sees this passage, especially, quote, God's suffering servant,
Mm-hmm.
as a reference to the Jewish nation. So
Okay.
that's, one of the things we already said, Israel itself.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So the modern Jewish interpretation of Isaiah describes the servant of the Lord as the nation of Israel itself when we get into chapters 52 and 53. So they're like that.
Okay.
Not that.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So they're pointing all over the place, right?
Yeah.
They're like Dead Sea Scrolls, and then they're like, no, Isaiah 52 and 3. Okay?
Okay.
So then they're like, it's Israel itself. And then they're like, it's the nation of Israel. And then they're like, it's all of Judaism. So, like, it's all kind of overlappy.
Got it.
Okay, but Christians made it real simple. Who do you think they think is the servant?
Yeah.
Who's the big Christian guy?
Jesus?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, no, everybody's Jesus.
Wait. How did they get Jesus out of Isaiah? This is like hundreds of years.
Prophecy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Christians traditionally see the servant as Jesus motherfucking Christ. The songs are quoted and applied to Jesus multiple times in the New Testament.
Ah.
So
Okay.
there is a lot in Isaiah, which I've said multiple times now,
Yeah.
that are quoted in the New Testament.
Sure.
And I mean, more than that, as we read through Isaiah, it just feels very New Testament-ish. So
Some parts, yes.
well, yeah, some parts, yes. So, it's a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So we've got all these. Who is it? What is it? What's the servant? Okay.
Right.
Let's go back to who's Cyrus again?
Yeah.
Who may or may not be the servant? I don't think he's the servant.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Cyrus. Recall, Cyrus the Second of Persia, commonly known as Cyrus the Great.
Oh, yeah, he was, yeah.
He was
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
He was a cool guy.
Right.
And to the Greeks, he was known as Cyrus the Elder. He became well known among scholars at the time for having respected the customs and religious traditions of the lands that he conquered.
I do recall that.
Yes, and following the conquest of Babylon, he issued the Edict of Restoration, in which he authorized and encouraged the return of the Jewish people to the former kingdom of Judah, officially ending the Babylonian captivity.
Got it.
Do you remember all of that?
I do.
Okay. Now, he is described in the Bible, obviously, because we read about him.
Yep.
And he left a lasting legacy on Judaism due to his role in facilitating the return to Zion of the Jews. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And in chapter 45, so it's the fourth song, which we're not at yet.
Right.
We're only about to read the first one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so in chapter 45, which is the fourth song, which we're not at yet, we're just about to read the first one.
Okay.
Cyrus is going to be, when we get there, anointed by the God of Israel for his task, or for that task as a biblical Messiah.
Cyrus is?
Yeah.
Okay.
When we get there.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And Cyrus is the only non-Jewish figure to be revered in this capacity.
So, again, this is very interesting that Isaiah's prophesizing somebody's name that's hundreds of years later. Mm-hmm. And what's happened, like, it's bullshit. But,
because they already said, no, but somebody wrote it.
Right.
During.
No, I get that. But they stuck it in Isaiah saying, this is implying that Isaiah wrote this.
Yeah.
When that's not what happened.
Correct.
So, it's bullshit.
Yeah. I would like to be at the table where the gentleman in charge passed around various documents and said, prum, let's stick this here.
Right.
And then stapled it all together and said, and Bible.
Right.
So the first poem, okay, now I'm getting away from all the history of that. And
yeah.
Now we're talking about the first poem.
Okay.
Which is chapter 42.
Okay.
Okay. The first poem has God speaking of his selection of the servant who will bring justice to earth. So you can see why the Christians are like, Jesus.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, right.
They're like, nope, Jesus. Here the servant is described as God's agent of justice, a king who brings justice in both royal and prophetic roles, yet justice is established neither by proclamation nor by force.
Okay.
He does not ecstatically announce salvation in the marketplace as prophets were bound to do.
Right.
But instead moves quietly and confidently to establish right religion.
Okay.
So that's what we're about to read.
Got it.
Okay. So that's the whole background for what we're about to start.
That right there kind of excludes Cyrus, though.
Yeah.
That he did proclamations. He did,
But not in the marketplace.
I'm just saying.
Not in the marketplace.
Okay.
Though. I'm just putting it out there.
Sure.
So, okay. Ready? Chapter 42.
Yeah.
Here is my servant, whom I uphold, my chosen one in whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him, and he will bring justice to the nations.
That's nice.
Okay?
Yep.
It's a thing. It's happening. Here we go.
Okay.
He will not shout or cry out or raise his voice in the streets.
Okay.
A bruised reed he will not break, and a smoldering wick he will not snuff out. In faithfulness he will bring forth justice. He will not falter or be discouraged till he establishes justice on earth. In his teaching, the islands will put their hope.
Oh, those islands are listening again, yeah.
This is what God the Lord says. See, this is so like New Testament-y.
Right.
Like God the Lord kind of stuff.
Right.
It's not how we normally phrase these things.
Sure. I mean, that kind of stuff has evolved over
I know.
the different books. I mean, like, each different book kind of has its own
flavor
tone,
of God.
So,
yeah. This is what God the Lord says. the creator of the heavens, who stretches them out, who spreads out the earth with all that springs from it, who gives breath to its people and life to those who walk on it. I, the Lord, have called you in righteousness. I will take hold of your hand. I will keep you and will make you to be a covenant for the people and a light for the Gentiles, to open eyes that are blind, to free captives from prison, and to release from the dungeon those who sit in darkness.
It's interesting because he's referring to the person is going to be a covenant for the people, which is
very Jesus.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I'm not. Yeah, I'm just saying that's very. I see why it could be construed that way if you're seeing this through the Jesus lens.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
So
very much. Yeah. I am the Lord. That is my name. I will not yield my glory to another or my praise to idols. See, the former things have taken place, and new things I declare. Before they spring into being, I announce them to you. Okay?
Okay. Wait, he announced them before they spring it? Okay. All right.
Sing to the Lord a new song. La la la. His praise from the ends of the earth. You who go down to the sea and all that is in it. You islands and all you who live in them. I gotta know about these islands.
Well, they've been there was people, they've referred to islands and seafaring people, and there's this group of people, and maybe it may not be the same people, so I don't want to confuse things here, but there's people that live elsewhere that are traders in the area that they that have popped up a few times in the Bible.
Right.
And I'm wondering if it refers to them.
It does. I don't feel like it does, though. It feels like a different use of the word.
Okay.
You know?
Well, I mean, I don't know. But it is, yeah, that's definitely something we're going to have to look up.
Let the wilderness and its towns raise their voices. Let the settlements where Kedar lives rejoice. Let the people of Salah sing for joy. Salah.
Interesting. Okay.
Let them shout from the mountaintops. Let them give glory to the landlord. I lost my place.
The landlord?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Not the landlord. Just the Lord. Sorry, my thumb hit one of the verse things and then it went to a wrong page.
Got it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read that sentence again.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the landlord.
No, yeah.
No, never give glory to a landlord. Let them give glory to the Lord and proclaim his praise in the islands.
Okay.
See, there's no space here between the word Lord and, so my dumb brain transposed everything and turned Lord and into landlord.
I was wondering how we got landlord there. Yeah.
That's exactly how.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let them give glory to the Lord.
Right.
Okay?
But again, I'm gonna say this one more time. The islands, it does feel like that group, to me, it feels like that group, that otherly group of people, this is, you know how they've been kind of expanding their territory.
Yeah.
Right? Well, this feels like they're trying to reach out to these islanders and be like, come be godly, come into our fold.
Stop being evil idol worshippers.
Right,
Don't be a pagan heathen guy.
Yeah.
Get over here.
I'm just saying that's what it feels like to me.
Get down with the Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Isaiah.
Or
whatever. Whoever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We're not in the New Testament, so.
That's true.
Yeah,
sorry.
Not the Jesus yet.
No, you're right. I apologize. I don't know why I said that.
Because you're on you brought up Jesus.
I can't get his name out my mouth.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh. Just kidding. The Lord will march out like a champion.
Oh, he's going to march out, huh?
He's going to march with
Okay.
his, chest out.
Yeah.
Like a warrior, he will stir up his zeal. I'm going to stir up me some zeal with a shout. Rah! He will raise the battle cry and will triumph over his enemies.
Okay.
For a long time, I've kept silent. I've been quiet and held myself back.
Wait, who did? God?
Oh, yeah.
I call bullshit.
I think I'm speaking for God now.
That's bullshit.
But now...
He's been nothing... He's been yelling about all kinds of shit.
But not through people.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is...
He's going to talk directly to people now?
I guess that's what Isaiah's speaking for him,
Are we sure? They haven't mentioned Isaiah once.
Well, it's all in quote marks, and it's in the book of Isaiah, and we're supposed to believe that this is Isaiah presenting this, but obviously no, because it was put in later.
Right.
So we're supposed to pretend it's Isaiah.
Okay.
So anyway, speaking as God.
Yep.
For a long time, I kept silent. I've been quiet and held myself back. But now, like a woman in childbirth, I cry out. I gasp and pant. Like, that's the worst that they can think is, oh, God, a baby getting out that hoo-ha.
They really love to compare pain to childbirth in the Bible.
That's the worst pain that you could ever have. I mean, it is very painful.
Right. But I'm just saying, it's funny that men are using that as their, gauge for pain.
Right.
Because they have no fucking clue.
Right.
So,
that seems odd, right?
Right, yeah.
Like, since when did parts of your body stretch out of shape and squeeze things out of it?
One would hope never, but
I don't understand, like, how can that be a touch point for you?
Yeah, I don't know. Right.
Like, what is that on your scale of pain?
I suppose they could just gauge the amount of screaming that happens versus anything else that happens in life.
Like, all of a sudden a woman's opinion counts?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably putting the men out. They got to hear it. They're like, God damn.
But at the same time, they're like, I could totally take that. I could handle that. Like, which one is it? Is it a lot or isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't know, do you?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I will lay waste the mountains and hills. The ones I was just
Jesus.
weighing.
Yeah.
Why are you going to lay them waste?
He's always laying waste to those mountains
but
and hills.
But he just weighed them.
He did.
Oh. And dry up all their vegetation. You literally just put springs out.
Right.
And now you're going to dry them up.
Yeah.
God. I will turn rivers into islands and dry up the pools.
Wait.
You're
going to turn rivers into islands?
Like, soak up the water so that,
okay.
Whatever water is left.
There's going to be land instead of... Okay.
But last week we got out the hose and filled up all the pools.
Now we're taking them back.
Yeah, now we're like, we put cement in the pools. You can't swim. Sorry.
I mean, that's the way things go in this book.
It really
One
is.
week you have good graces. The next week you're,
cursed to hell.
Yeah.
Cool. I will lead the blind by ways they have not known. Along unfamiliar paths I will guide them. I mean, if they're blind, they probably already unfamiliar with
most of the paths. I mean, I'm sure they have some that they know by heart.
Right.
But,
But I mean, to say, I'm going to lead you along unfamiliar paths, like, the second that I step sideways, I would think. I mean,
I also don't think he's literally talking about blind people.
Okay, that's fair.
It's the faithfully blind.
You're right.
So.
Spiritually blind.
Spiritually, yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I will turn the darkness into light before them and make the rough places smooth.
That's nice, yeah.
These are the things I will do. I will not forsake them. But those who trust in idols, who say to images, you are our gods, will be turned back in utter shame.
Well, that's, yeah. You said that before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not done yelling. Ready?
Right. Well, wait. How many times have we destroyed all the idols?
All the times.
But
always destroying them forever.
Why do we stop? Wouldn't you think one of these times when we destroyed them all, when he destroyed them all, when God destroyed them all, whatever, wouldn't we never have to talk about them again after that?
They're always coming back.
Oh, okay.
They're always around because
people just keep recreating
gods
them?
Keep godding and people keep...
I mean, either these gods are really resilient or people don't really give a fuck about what God's saying.
That's what I think.
So.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm still God and I'm yelling. Okay.
Yep.
Hear, you deaf. Look, you blind and see.
Okay.
Who is blind but my servant and deaf like the messenger I send? Who is blind like the one in covenant with me? Blind like the servant of the Lord. Fuckers. You have... I couldn't do it with a straight face. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
You have seen many things, but you pay no damn attention. Your ears are open, but you don't fucking listen. Okay, that's the end quote.
All right,
okay?
Yeah.
It pleased the Lord for the sake of his righteousness to make his law great and glorious. But this is a people plundered and looted, all of them trapped in pits or hidden away in prisons.
Okay.
They have become plunder with no one to rescue them. They have been made loot with no one to say, send them back. Which of you will listen to this or pay close attention in time to come? Who handed Jacob over to become loot and Israel to the plunderers?
Ooh, God.
Yeah, it was. It was God. Yeah, I mean, he said so. He was very happy about it.
Right? Yeah.
Was it not the Lord?
Oh, he's admitting it.
Against whom we have sinned?
Oh,
we brought on our damn selves.
I guess it was our own fault. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
You had it coming. For they would not follow his ways, and they did not obey his law. Blah, blah, womp, womp.
Right.
So he poured out on them his burning anger, the way he do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The violence of war, because,
there's always war with God.
Yeah. You got to beat your kid to teach him good.
You can even use people that aren't godly to do it. You
know,
you just be like, hey, I need you to go kill my people.
Yeah.
And then they do that.
And then you kill the other guy that you just had kill your people. You're like,
totally
and
makes sense.
Kill you too.
Right.
I could totally kill all of you myself.
But I'm not going to.
I'm not gonna.
Right.
I could also make both of you behave. But I'm not going to do that either.
You would think that kind of a display would make a lot more of a lasting impression.
Mm-hmm.
If God did it himself, as opposed to calling a foreign army in.
Right. Like zip zap.
Right. That, like, he did it to them, right? According to Isaiah.
Mm-hmm.
He killed those 185,000 people.
Like, if he just, pointed and was like, smote, 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 rebuke. Smoke, smote, rebuke.
Right. I think that would be a much more... It would have a much greater effect.
I think so as well. It enveloped them in flames, yet they did not understand. It consumed them, but they did not take it to heart. The end.
Okay. I mean, we're just kind of rehashing what God does, and
God's a dick.
And then there's this guy that's gonna do stuff and
He's
things.
He's a servant.
He's a servant of God.
Poor servant.
He's gonna walk upright down that straight and flattened path that God made through the hills, where he's gonna put water again after he made them islands.
Yeah.
Is that about it?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about this guy.
No, I don't either.
Servant's gonna servant?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So that was Isaiah chapter 42.
Sure as fuck was.
And that means we will be back tomorrow with
Isaiah chapter 43.
All right. We'll see you then.
Bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife. I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.